it's real estate, insurance, or anything, you level up for sure. I just want to thank everyone again for being here. We have lunch served, so please stay back for lunch. We are very excited to have a panelist of three top producers in DFW, those that I look up to, and I cannot wait to share what we have to share today. Tune in, and I want to first introduce an amazing agent. She's only been in real estate for 3 months, not 3 years. She went on a vacation half of those 3 months, and she closed how many deals? Three, six, 11 deals in just 3 months. Brand new agent, brand new. Seriously. And I just want to warm welcome to the rock star Thanh Tran.
Hi, first of all, thank you so much for having me here today. It's truly an honor to be here with everyone. So when I received the invitation to be a speaker for today's event, my first thought was, are you sure you invite the right person? Because I just got my license back in March, and I went to Vietnam for 1 month vacations. So I'm probably the newest realtor here on this stage or even here. And so I don't have 10 or 20 years of experience. I don't have, expensive equipment for marketing, and I don't even have, a high budget for advertising neither. So I'm only here not to, share what, not to share what I just want to be here to share what has been working for me as a brand new agent. So as Antan said, that I was very blessed to close 11 transactions during my first 3 months as a realtor. So people usually ask me, "And what is your secret?" And honestly, I don't have a secret. So I simply found a way to consistently showing up. So before becoming a realtor, I already run an Airbnb business. Right now, it's close to 30 properties. And on top of that, I'm also a mom of four young kids. Oldest is 8, and youngest are the twins, 1 years old. So I'm a pretty busy person. So I do not have time to, cold calling or chasing lead. I have to find a way to, having people look for me and find me. So that's why social media become my business partner. This is where I can approach people and show people that who I really am. So um, let me see. So one of the biggest lesson that I learned was I have to find what is my advantage. So the answer was, pretty easy for me because I am Vietnamese. I can speak Vietnamese. I understand the Vietnamese culture, the value. So I started by serving the Vietnamese community. And then Vietnamese community is just huge. So I narrowed down a little bit, and I found what else special about me. Actually relocating to Texas from New York. So I know exactly how stressful that journey can be. I remember asking myself questions like, which city would be safe, which schools are good, how much is the property tax, things like that. So those are the real fear that I had, and today it become one of my biggest strength because I create content that answering the same questions that the clients are asking. And also before real estate, I also built an Airbnb business, so I naturally understand the investor. I know what they look for in a property because I've been in their shoes. So sometimes think about it. The thing that you think that is so normal about yourself or literally about yourself become your biggest advantage. So your experience is actually something that people cannot copy. Um, Another mindset shift completely changed the way that I create content. So, instead of asking myself, what should I post today? I start asking myself that what can I do to help people around me, to help the buyer, the seller, the investor. So um, that one question changed everything. So, you know, whenever I see that my team has an open house, I would come there. I see, what is interesting about the property. I would, come and do some video, and I do the sorry. So I technically just documenting my journey. I don't think whenever I walk into the house, I don't think myself as a realtor, but I actually think myself as a buyer. What am I looking for in that house? So it's not only about, the house has 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Anyone can read the listing, right? Instead, I answer the questions that the buyer actually care about. So why is this area? Is it a good investment? What is the property tax? What is nearby? Is it family friendly? Is it a good area to raise the kid? So that actually attracting people that come and view my video. Um, let's see. So I have like, a very easy and simple way to create content because I honestly don't have the time. If people having an excuse of, not making content, that probably should be me because, I'm very, very busy. I'm a very busy person running business, having 4 young kids. So my formula is very simple. Before every showing, I will arrive 15 to 20 minutes early. Instead of scrolling through social media or do random things, I would come and record the house. Um, so I would film the exterior, the kitchen, the primary bedroom, the backyard, and anything the buyer would want to see. Just for a few seconds each video. And then later, while I'm picking up the kids from school or taking them to practice, waiting for them, I would use that time, that small break throughout the day, to edit the video on CapCut. And then I open ChatGPT, and people would think that I use something that complicated prompt, but honestly, I don't. So, do you want to see, how I ask ChatGPT to create my content? This is my secret. Let me see. There you go. Home tour. Write a 45-second script for a 4-bed, 2-bath, move-in ready home in Arlington. Create a strong hook. Highlight the top 3 selling points. Explain why someone should buy this home now, and then end with a call to action. Very simple. And then you can customize it, right? Like you read the description, you find something that interesting about that house, you can put it in that prompt. And then ChatGPT is so smart. You need to leverage AI because they can narrow down and put it in like, 45, 30 seconds, depends on the length of your video. And then, whenever I close a home with a client, I would ask, I record, some journey, and then I ask ChatGPT, help me to create a 45 to 60-second emotional real estate uh, real based on a real client story and with an emotional takeaway and a call to action. I think a call to action is very important because that's what creating the client the urge to call you and to contact you. And whenever I go to like a new community, a builder, I will ask ChatGPT, write me a 30-second reel promoting a builder offering whatever that they're promoting. Interested, interest, closing cost, discount, make it exciting without sounding like an advertisement, include an urgency and a strong hook. Is it simple? You can take these pictures and use it if you like. And so it's, if you ask me what is my marketing team, yeah, I have a very strong marketing team. That would be my phone, CapCut, ChatGPT, and my voice. There you go. So in the beginning, I did not know how to edit video. This is one of the listing that TC had back in the days, like 2-3 months ago, And then, he had an open house. I would go to that house and I record like a very short video. I can show you. It's very, very simple. I did not know how to, edit professionally. My hand was shaking. I only did the voiceover because I was so nervous to be speaking in front of the camera. So I'll show you my video, and this video alone brought me two clients that from social media, and it was like 20 second, no, 22,000 viewers. Very simple. I'll show you.
Arlington mới lên
Uh,
Arlington mới lên một
Sorry,
căn
it's in
4 phòng
Vietnamese.
ngủ, 2 phòng tắm khá là đẹp và giá hợp lý, 375.000 cho hơn 2.300 square feet. Nhà đã được fully renovated. Anh thích nhất là cái bếp đã được làm mới hết, countertop rộng rãi, dùng đã khóa chất lượng, pantry lớn nhìn là sẽ thích món ăn liền. Nhà được remodel rất là chuyên nghiệp chứ không có kiểu chấp té, có sân mới, nền mới, phòng tắm cũng đã được làm lại hết, có standing shower, mua là về ở liền khỏi phải suy nghĩ đắn đo. Điều em thích nhất có lẽ là vị trí, chỉ cách Highway 360 cỡ 1-2 phút, lại giá cái I-20 quá là tiện đi lại. Liên lạc em để đi xem nhà nhé.
My phone number. There you go. Is it simple? Is it easy? That brought me two clients right there. 22,000 views. It was very simple video. So don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink. Just do it. And then, another thing that I like to share that, that actually worked for me. Um, Hang on. So if you look at my Facebook page, my social media, um, it's not always about real estate. Okay, you go to my social media, you will see that I show my family, I show my kid. You see that I'm going on a vacation. I go to FIFA game, date night, a day with me, and so my life is not glamorous, and I don't try to make it that way. People don't hire me because I have the nicest video, but they hire me because after watching my content, they feel like they already know me, and that I build that trust in them. Like my life is just very simple and authentic. Um, so for me, social media, just what worked for me. Social media is not always about selling houses. It's about building trust before the first conversation even started. So one of my favorite video wasn't about the house. It's about my kids fighting with each other. It's about, a day in my life. So the video reminded me that people don't just, want to know what I do, but they want to know who I am. Um, so let me show you a very short video about a day in my life. Okay, very simple edit too.
Vận động nước ta conversation.
Sao mà nhem nhở vậy? There you go. It's very simple, but that's what draw people's attention, and it make people know more about me. So it just for me, social media was simply the tool that helped me to build trust with people, and with just what I do. I do very simple. I don't do cold calling or anything, but I was able to have a little bit of the milestone with Nguyen Group. I was able to be the top um, producer for 2 months in a row while I was in Vietnam, by the way. And so, if there's one thing that I hope that you take away from today is that don't wait until you are successful to create a content. Create a content while you on the journey of becoming successful. Don't wait until you have an expensive camera. Don't wait until you know everything. Don't wait until you have the perfect logo, the perfect office. And just start with what you already have, right? Your phone, your story, your experience, because your story is your brand and your experience is your advantage. Your consistency is your marketing. And I'll leave you with one final thought. People don't follow the perfect realtor, but they follow the realtor that they trust. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Anne. That's awesome. Thank you. Guess what? Don't focus on the how. Focus on the why. Why are you doing it? It's not how. You wake up in the middle of the night as much as you love sleeping because you love your kid. You love your kid, you love your client, you love your career. Your client will see it. Focus on why. And you see Anne, no professional photographer, nothing. And she's only been 3 months. She's brave to go up here on stage. She's done video right away. Nobody asked her to go open houses to do videos. She done it to grow her business intentionally. Next, I'm honored to introduce Thao Nguyen, all the way from Houston, our special guest today with the Nguyen Group, the largest and the top Vietnamese real estate team within our brokerage. Thao, welcome to Dallas, and I'm honored to have you here, and I cannot wait to hear what you have to share with everyone.
Thank you so much. And hi, everyone in Dallas. Okay, please do me a favor. Go grab yourself some lunch and then come back here and let's dive right in. Okay? We have lunch, we have tea, we have banh mi, we have spring roll too. Everything is super yummy. I don't want you to go through this and being hungry.
Actually, she needs a break herself. That's why.
Yeah. Comment from people on YouTube Live. How can we see it? Okay, so for the people who watching live on YouTube, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to ask and any question. And can I have you back here on the stage? All right. I want the people who watching live, while the people who here they grabbing lunch, live people. If you're watching, throw in the question in the comment
Question,
and we'll
and
answer any question.
Can I have you back here on the stage?
All right. I want the people who watching live, while the people who here they grabbing lunch, live people. If you're watching, throw in the question in the comment
Question,
and we'll
and
answer any question.
Can I have you back here on the stage?
All right. I want the people who watching live, while the people who here they grabbing lunch, live people. If you're watching, throw in the question in the comment
Question,
and we'll
and
answer any question.
Can I have you back here on the stage?
All right. I want the people who watching live, while the people who here they grabbing lunch, live people. If you're watching, throw in the question in the comment
Question,
and we'll
and
answer any question.
Can I have you back here on the stage?
All right. I want the people who watching live, while the people who here they grabbing lunch, live people. If you're watching, throw in the question in the comment
Question,
and we'll
and
answer any question.
Can I have you back here on the stage?
All right. I want the people who watching live, while the people who here they grabbing lunch, live people. If you're watching, throw in the question.
All right, everyone, you guys settle in.
All right, so let's get everyone another 30 seconds to settle in, grab your food, so that way we continue this sessions. So the audience that's streaming online, thank you so much for your patience. We just took a little quick break so everyone can grab lunch. Join us in person next time. We'll have sushi, right, Thao? Uh-huh. Sashimi, oh, if you can eat it. And Wagyu beef. All right, so yeah, we'll give everyone another 15 seconds to settle in before we start Tao's content. I cannot wait to hear what she has to share. Hope everyone enjoy the banh mi egg rolls. Thank you. One of our future partner, Tan, he woke up and made those egg rolls from scratch this morning. And thank you, Kangs, for making those awesome chicken fingers. Alrighty, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna continue with Tao. Tao drove all the way from Houston just for this event. I'm honored to be introducing Tao and being on the stage with Tao.
Yes, excited. All right, everyone. Is the food good? That's good. Okay. So, how many people here like to have or like to be a listing agent? Raise your hand. Okay. The rest of the people who don't like to be a listing agent, is it because you love showing 30, 40 homes for your buyer? All right, I'm just kidding. I used to be buyer agent for 6 years before I transitioned to be a listing agent. And at first I thought it's so hard. Why you get a listing and it stay on the market, you gotta spend money and you're not making anything until it's sold, but then you spend so much money upfront and then the seller pressure, stress that they put on you when the listing is not sold. Like I'd rather show so many houses and know for sure that it's gonna go under contract soon, right? However, thing that shifted was after I have kids. My baby boy is 20 months old now, but I just realized that this is so hard. On the peak season, I used to close from 10 to 13 closing just for buyers. And it's required a lot of showing and a lot of work. And I know that weekends will be gone, day night, anytime when my clients want to see houses after their work, I have to be there. And I just know that's not sustainable anymore. So that's when I shifted. I forced myself to be a listing agent because I heard people say listing is leverage, right? You guys hear that? Listing is leverage. So that's when I went all in, and went all in, I would give all of the buyer leads to my team. So let me introduce myself a little bit. I am a team lead of Win Group. We have grown our team in 3 cities: Houston, Austin, and Dallas now. And last year we closed 420 homes. Myself alone, I took 96 listings. And last year was just my second year being a listing agent. So, moral of story, just like Ann said, it doesn't take you that long to dominate in a certain market, in a certain area, or certain niche. All you need to do is just to focus into that niche, and you have to determine that you really want it. So, again, listing is leverage. Why? I'm gonna, for the first few 5 minutes, I'm gonna kind of brainwash you why you should become a listing agent. And if you're loving your buyers, that's great. But when you get listing, you also gonna get buyer, right? People agree with me. When the sellers sell their house, most likely they're gonna buy another home. So you end up doubling your transaction, and then you don't have to start over every month. The listing sign that you put in people's front yard gonna be your free marketing. Now, when the neighbors see it, they're gonna want to sell their house with you, and then people drive by. More people will know about you. So it's a free marketing that you get to put in people's front yard for 24/7. And then it's also create more opportunities for you on social media as well, because you market for the listing, you're gonna end up getting other buyers who interested in your listing. And then last but not least, it's gonna be very scalable, because with buyers, you often they want you to be the showing agent, but with listing, I now handle about 10% of the listing process. 90% is outsourced to my team, and they can handle everything once I get the listing agreement home for them. So today presentation, I'm going to show you not only the listing but also the system behind it, how to make it scalable, and how to start using CRM to attract clients using social media, and not only attracting clients but specifically attracting sellers. Okay, so most agents learn listing wrong. What training teaches gonna be cold calling. Well, cold calling is still gonna get listing. My coach, he specializes in cold calling. I'm just too lazy to do it that way. I just don't have that determination to wake up every day and hear people say, if you get lost, it's just very discouraging to me. You know, I'm like, I love social media. I love being on video. That's gonna be something that I'm gonna do different. I hired him to train me and coach me on listing, but I didn't follow his the way he gets listing. I followed the script and everything, but all of my sellers, all 96 listing that I got, some come from referral, but majority come from social media. What nobody is teaching is how to win the listing. They teach you how to get the listing, but then when you get to the appointment, what you're gonna say? How do you get that listing? How do you win the seller even before showing up to the appointment? And I'm gonna show you that today. And then today, so I'm gonna cover attracting listing and the full listing presentation, not the full, but the agenda, what I usually go over. So that way you get an idea of how to get listing, how to win listing, and how to scale it. All right, how many people get excited now that you actually want to become a listing agent? Okay. That's good. Okay, so like I said, I'm lazy. So I built a system. What does the system look like? It's gonna be you're gonna have a listing and then you put it into your system, to your CRM, you have your staff, you have your admin follow up with that listing, and then how to get more listing by telling the story, by market the heck out of it, and then after that you do such a good job that you're gonna get referral from people. So you need to look like a pro when it comes to listing. People could hire an agent, buyer could hire an agent that they see on social media, but sellers usually they're gonna do their own due diligence. And to be a listing agent, you have to look good first. Don't expect to show up to a listing appointment in just a jean and tank top and expect people to take you serious. You could if you get to a certain level that everybody knows about you already, then at that time whatever you wear they don't care. But while you're still trying to make it, dress to impress. So who you are is so important. Before you get to the listing appointment, people should already watch the video about you or read about you if they don't know you on social media yet, or even if they do, you have to impress them again to show you who you are, why they should hire you. By doing that, it eliminate a lot of conversation, a lot of question at the listing appointment. So whenever you go there, you actually just go there to get a signature, to go over briefly with them about the comps and get their signature. That's what you want to do. Okay. Another thing that's really important is why are you different? Why they shouldn't hire anybody in this room, but they should hire you, right? Why are you different? And also, how does this benefit me? Remember, sellers, they always about me, me, me. What's benefit me? They don't care about who you are. They don't care about what marketing you have. You always have to tie it back to me, me, the sellers. How the way you look, the branding you have, the marketing you have will benefit the sellers. That's what they want to hear. So don't turn the listing appointment into a bragging session. Turn that into the session that yes, you still brag about you, but tell them this is how you're going to be benefit working with me because I'm a marketing pro. And then you go on and you tell them why. So the video that get me the most clients is gonna be those type video where I tell success story, and I'm gonna show you an example so you can just copy and paste. Because like Ann said earlier, people will work with agents who they can trust. Same thing for listing. Now that listing has been stay in the market for months, a lot of sellers they kind of lost trust in realtors. But to reinsure them and show them that you really can get the job done by these type of video, this gonna get you the warmest lead and it's gonna get you the most lead. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the video for you. This home sat on the market for 6 months. I took over and got it sold in one day.
But here's the craziest part. The listing was referred to me by the previous listing agent. Strange, right? That says everything about trust, reputation, and result. She knew I could step in and get it done. And we did! We secured a buyer from within our company even before it officially hit the market. So what did we do differently? The house was already beautiful, great location, great design, and it was one of a kind. I simply came in and added the final touches. Refresh the front door stain, repaint some walls where needed, deep clean the entire home, elevated the staging, and most importantly, top-notch marketing. People say professional video is used to sell that one house. However, we use those videos to attract buyers, serious buyers who have money, who can afford these homes, and add them into our CRM so we can market the listings to them. So if your listing has been sitting or you know someone who's struggling to sell, send them this video. Let's get it done. Okay, you guys can do this video, right? Please, you can do this video.
And I know in your head, you're probably thinking, but I don't have that success story. It sounds cool, but I don't know anybody that, or I haven't sold a home. I'm not a listing agent. My listing is still sitting on the market. How can I tell success story like that? Well, I'm going to tell you the good news is it doesn't have to be your listing. If you partner in a group like we partner and you have TC listing or you have any other agent success story, tell them my team sold this listing. My team got this listing and under contract in 5 days. It doesn't have to be your story. I'm going to show you in a little bit how I get into this listing game even before I didn't have any listing to show to people. One success story at a time, and it doesn't have to be fancy. It just needs to be authentic. Some technical problem. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now let's say you do marketing and you get to the seller's doors already. What you're gonna do to impress them is gonna be a really good plan. Sellers want a plan. They're gonna look you straight in the eyes and see if you have the confidence to sell their house. Confidence as a listing agent is so important. If you're like, the market is challenging, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna get your home sold, but if we list the price at this much and it's gonna take this long, like going around and around, you're not confident. How can they hire an insecure listing agent? What you want to tell them is if you want your listing to be sold tomorrow, this is gonna be the price you list. Then you tell them the price that it could get sold right away, right? But if you have some time to wait on the market, this is gonna be the price range I suggest. So then you give them the price range and let them choose. So that way, the objection of how long do you think you can sell my house is gone because you already give them the timeline of how much longer you think it's going to take to sell a listing. So be confident. Price strategy is so important. Make sure before you become a listing agent, you have to know to run comms properly and be a pro at it. And then also the next one thing is marketing execution. People want to hear, okay, well, what you're gonna do to get my home sold? What is some listing strategy? I mean, marketing strategy that you're gonna do? Professional video, social media ad pay, open houses, or staging. All of that. They want to hear that as the listing appointment too. That's gonna be your promise to them. And then last but not least is going to be your negotiation power. Everybody can talk about their negotiating power, but not a lot of people are actually good at that. So what you want to tell them is giving them the example of your negotiation skill, most of my sellers, they love to see example because it's like storytelling is already build a rapport that other people trust me and hire me, so they should too. Okay, so here's gonna be the pre-framed seller before you arrive. You guys should take a picture of this because I see most agents show up to a listing appointment. The seller doesn't know who you are. Maybe they do because they call you through social media, but they don't know exactly what you're gonna do to get their home sold. And then you go there and you're gonna have to explain it to them. What is it like to sell a house? So if you can send them these 2 videos ahead of time, first is gonna be what is it like working with me, who I am. And then second one is gonna be 8 step, 12 step. You come up with it. ChatGPT can help you with it to get your home sold. But do that in a video type because people might be lazy. They're not gonna read it. So send them 2 videos, impress them first, saying something like, Mr. Seller, before arriving to the appointment, please take your time and watch these 2 videos. It's only gonna take 5 minutes, but it's gonna save us a lot of time and it's gonna make our meeting so effective. That's gonna be my template to send it to all of my sellers before I arrive to their house. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, this is my first listing video that I shot before I didn't have a lot of listing. I've been a realtor for 8.5 years, so obviously I have listing here and there, but not a lot. But this is the first video that I did because I'm so eager. I was trying to impress the seller, and until today, this is a video that I sent to all of my sellers before arriving to their house. So I'm gonna place it.
Don't hire a real estate agent. Don't hire a real estate agent until you watch this video. My name is Thao, Nguyen, known as team lead of Nguyen Group. Let me show you how we can sell your house quickly at the best price. We always hire top-notch professional photographers. We do twilight pictures to make your house stand out. Our drone shots capture the entire view of the neighborhood. Our virtual tour and virtual staging allows buyers to visualize your house as home. We shoot professional videos to promote your house on multiple social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Open house will be hosted every weekend by professional agents at Team Win-Win because we know 53% of buyers go to the open house before deciding to buy their home. We have a large database of Houston local buyers and out of state like California, Chicago, Seattle, Michigan, amongst others. The technology and platforms that we use allow us to advertise your listing internationally. The traffic that we could bring to your listing is borderless. If you want your house to be sold at the top dollar in the fastest time, hire Win-Win Group. Our easy exit guarantee will allow you to terminate the contract at any time. We want to earn your business with our exceptional service and integrity. Call Win-Win today to get your home sold.
So yeah, that's gonna be the video. Yeah, so on the video, you can see that I give people security. I give people what is it like to work with me. And then also I tell people about the marketing plans that we're gonna do already. So prior to going to the listing appointment, I'm already winning their trust. I'm just gonna be there at the listing appointment, most likely to get the signature. And then now, when I get to the listing appointment, after giving them all of that video to watch already, right? I'm gonna walk through the house with them first. The reason why this is important because you want to take some time to create rapport with people. Create rapport by compliment on their house, asking about the room, asking about question on the upgrade. Just create rapport. If they ask you if you want some water, always say yes. Because what you want is to frame them into the position where they're gonna say yes back to you too. Okay, so remember that anytime when they ask if you want something to drink, always say yes. Okay, after walking through the house, you're gonna sit down on a table with them and you're gonna lay out an agenda for them. Okay, Mr. Sellers, my goal is to be here to accomplish 4 things today. First, I am going to go over who we are, what we're going to do to get your home sold quickly. Second, I'm going to go over pricing with you to see what is the best price we can list your house after reviewing the comps from the neighborhood. Third one, we'll go over commission. And then last but not least, I'm going to calculate the seller net sheet for you so that way you know exactly how much you can bring home after selling this home. Is it good? Can we start? Then the reason why you like the agenda L because you want them to not cut you in the middle while you're trying to go over the comps and they ask you, then how much commission you charge? What is my fee? How much I can bring home? Like all of that question. You become the authority. You're gonna be the one who in control the moment when they let you in their house, because the moment you let them in control, you're gonna lose your power and they're gonna tell you how much they want to list their house, and then they're gonna make you agree on that because now they are in control. So the next thing is, now that you go over everything, hopefully they agree with the commission you give. But if they don't and they come back and they ask you to lower your commission, how many people here had that conversation with your sellers where they ask, can you charge me less? Raise your hand. A lot, right? Can you lower your commission? Well, I come up with this. I give them 3 listing package. Could be the cheap one. Oh, Mr. Seller, you want to save money? Go with the basic one. Here, if you're confident that your house will be sold, you don't need any marketing, any video that we have, great. We'll list your house on the market. This is what we offer in the cheapest package. And if they say, oh no, but I want this one, that too, well then go with this premium one. And then if they said they want luxury staging or top-notch marketing, then I have another package. And as a consumer, do people usually pick the cheapest one, the most expensive one, or the middle one? Right? The middle one just happened to be the 6%. Now you get your full commission without having to negotiate or having a hard conversation with the seller. So now your guys' homework is gonna be go home, think about what service you can offer, come up with that 3 marketing plans before you go to a listing appointment, master that 3 marketing package that you have, and just present it to them. Let them choose. Let them be the one who in control now. They don't want to be sold. So let them be the one who choose that. Yeah, sure.
Because you asked about 3% on your side, but you say 6%. So how you talk to the seller to get them agree to pay 3% for the buyer agent? I mean, it's negotiable, but
Yeah.
how you talk to them to get them to pay like good commission to get the home sold?
Yeah. So the way I talk to them is, oh my, this is the package that I take 3%. The other 3% go to buyer agent, but this is negotiable. However, let's say if your house hit the market and we have an agent who come in and give you the best offer and they didn't ask for anything much, we should reward them by paying them 3% commission, because that's what most sellers do nowadays. I don't want buyers to walk in to text me and ask how much commission I'm offering on this home. And if I tell them 2, they might not even want to show their home. I don't want that to be the case. So let's just agree that 3% will be the max that you're going to have to pay. No more than that. So that's just how I tell them. So that way they think, oh yeah, it could be more. But I tell them 3% is a max amount that you're gonna have to pay out of your pocket, but that's a max. However, I'm gonna try to negotiate for you, so don't worry. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah. So mostly they're gonna agree to sign it. And then I even point out on the contract for them that see, I even read in the contract that up to 3%. That means no more than 3, but could be less. So let's continue. So now the 3 videos that you guys should film if you want to become a listing agent to dominate this market is gonna be these videos that gonna get you the most lead. Okay. First is gonna be, what do I do to get home sold? This should be 1 to 2 minutes, walk through your entire process, just like the one I just showed you. Second one is gonna be all the educational video around sellers. You get what you focus on. If you focus on new construction, on first-time home buyers, guess who's gonna fire you? Those first-time home buyer that could have some headache, right? That could have challenge with their credit score. But if you're gonna have to do marketing, I would say just do marketing to target sellers because you're gonna get buyer anyway. They sell and they have to buy somewhere. So all educational video. And then the last one, this is the one that gonna get you the most lead, the warmest lead, and you don't have to sell them a lot. They already trust you. It's gonna be the seller success story. Tell them exactly what you did to get this home sold, or your team did it, or an agent in your broker did it, that you are also a part of it. And like I said, please don't feel ashamed when you ask a team member or a partner. Like, I'm sure if you go ask Tan will be happy to give you his listing that he was able to sell quickly and let you be the one who tell the success story. I'm sure that some agent Alex in here will be happy to help you with that too. So that's a good thing about us working together. So yeah, go tell people other people's story. And even when your listing wasn't it be able to sell within 1 day or 1 month, it takes some time to sell it, still tell story. Find the best part about that story to tell to people. It will show you the authenticity. It show you a real person, not just follow an AI script, and it show you a true success story that other people already trust you. So the audience they watching, they should trust you and hire you as a listing agent too. This listing was sit on the market for 6 months. I took over and I took over and I got it sold. That's it. You don't have to tell them you got it sold in also 6 months. You don't have to tell them like that you already reduced the price by 30,000 to get it sold. None of that matter. You tell the best part about the story. The things that matter is you got it sold, right? So tell all the best part about the story, and that's gonna get you the most lead. Trust me, and it doesn't have to be filmed by professional equipment. Your phone is good enough. Okay, so I want to leave you with this. Listing changed my business, changed my life, and it helped me so much with my family. I have more time for my son, time to travel and be here with you guys instead of showing houses to buyers. So it changed my life and it should change you too. And the agents who dominate listing will dominate the market. Thank you. This is the link to connect with me.
Wow, that's one amazing show. It's a show because who doesn't want listing? What you just heard, listing, list to live, list to lead. You get a lot of leads from listing, a lot. I just executed a $1.1 million from just a listing, a lead called from Houston. Sorry, your Houston buyer came to Dallas. Just want to thank Tao again. Tao, her story, if you look her up, she's amazing. I apologize and didn't give you proper introductions. She's only been in America for not too long. She had a mission, a passion, and she set her goal. She followed that goal. She elevated herself. I'm very, very impressed. I am like a big brother to her. I've been in business a while, but I look up to her. I look up to a lot of agents in here. As long as I've been in real estate, I have, when I started, I remember my conversation with Charlie in Vegas. We went to a conference. I look up to Charlie, the Texas Ace team. I look up to Tao. I look up to a lot of agents because guess what? We're all learning. We learn until we die. No matter how good you are, you should always have a coach and mentor. Michael Jordan is the best basketball player in the history, had multiple coaches. Why? The coach is behind his back watching him play. Hey, you didn't do this right. Fix it on the next game. I highly recommend everyone to focus on training, elevate yourself. A little story about myself. I was an assistant. I am now a top producer. And being dual career for 2 years, but that did not stop me from doing what I love to do. I invested more time in real estate. You know, people think it's a side job, part-time job. I never look at it that way. I look at it as my career that I'm building. It's something I'm passionate in. My wife always said, you should just go keep your corporate, climb your corporate ladder. I want you to be done at 5. Myself, I like, no, I love real estate. I would die being a realtor for life. And I do want to be their agent for life. I want client for life. And that is my mentality in business is it's not a one day. I'm not going to the car dealership and see you. I don't want to see you again. A recent experience at a car dealership that I highly recommend anybody buy autos, go to Sewell. They customer for life for real. I bought my wife a vehicle. We had to go exchange it 2 days later for a shorter version. They're happy to take it back. Our client bought a biggest purchase in their life yet, not including their spouse, but they make, you know, change their mind and stuff. Be patient with them. Be patient. Earn their trust. Because if you become impatient, they see you as a salesman. I never call myself a salesman. We are in the sales business. I call myself an advisor, if not a consultant. I'm advising you to what's best for you. I'm building someone's wealth. And building wealth woke me up. Why don't I build my own wealth? And I thank one of my client friend from college. He said, "Thanks so much for helping me make this goal." At that time, I was like small mindset, young, and I thank you. I had this goal too. And sorry, I got too busy talking. It didn't click. I'm Tan. I'm a family guy. I love my family, and what I love to do is family, real estate, sometimes friends, and serve the community. Treasure friend, treasure everyone, and especially treasure you all for being here when you could have at least do a tailgate party at the Cowboy Stadium watching the game. So my mission is really simple. I here to serve my clients, my team, anyone I come across. If I can help, I'll be happy to. Until I die, I will always be there to help. That mentality helped me grow my business in unpredictable level in the way where I have 12 listings right now. Thank you, Thao. Myself, I never attended any conference because I had 2 jobs. All the lenders invited me to go lunch with them to build a relationship, not to win business, but build a relationship. I didn't have time. Now I pay over 20,000 a year to go training. I have a coach. I coach other as well. I focus a lot on training, and I feel strongly about that. Because of that, my business level up. Just like Tao said, her coach tell her XYZ. I do XYZ too, but I may not do the Z, right? And what's work for you, it does. What work for your coach may not work for you. I hate cold call. I never done it. I was never trained. I don't want anyone in my team or anyone I know to do cold call because you get yelled at, bitch, and you just don't want to do the business. So this a little about me, not to brag, but like everyone say here, you have to show yourself. If you don't show yourself, you're a secret. You're gonna be that secret agent. And I was secret for 15 years because I had 2 careers. I had my manager, former manager, coworkers on my social media. I was not there to even post because I'm afraid they think I'm too busy. Even though I closed 30 something deal doing on the side each year, even from year one. Just not brag, but I'm just telling you to inspire you. Just a little about my family. Have 3 kids, my wife. We did the Easter video. Create every opportunity. Easter, do a video. I have a listing. Even if you don't have a listing, call somebody. Hey, can I use your listing to do a video? Well, I did a little egg hunt video with my family, my kids running around finding eggs in each room to let people be curious, to follow the children. Make it different. Don't make 1, 2, 3 Main Street, 2 bedroom, 3 bath, blah 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 blah. That's boring. People are gonna slip. Gonna scroll. And so I used that opportunity. Father's Day was recently. I did an opportunity for Father's Day video. So today's game plan, you got 7 plays that close the deals, right? Sorry, a little lack of sleep last night, so my eyes a little blurry. Just because I love real estate, not because whatever. The best agent nobody knows about doesn't exist. I existed in my spirit. The people refer me because they say, he's great, he's great, he's great. I came through friends. Hey, I'm going to buy real estate with you one day. 5 years later, oh, I forgot you're in real estate. Whose fault? I didn't blame my friend. It's a mental slap for me because I was not in front of them. As a child, most of us who have children, or we grew up as a child, we love to go McDonald's, or our children likes to go McDonald's, or back in the day. I don't know about now. Now it's all about YouTube and stuff. And Daddy, I want to go McDonald's because why? They see commercial every day. And you want to be that agent that people see every day. And I'm For some of you come here because you saw my post, you saw what I do on social media, you contact me, and I planted it. I purposely grow my business from social media. My great friend, who I'm thankful for, who I am today, told me about Tony Robbins one night. It was midnight. I look up a video, 2 minute video. I was like, I need to be there. And like I said, I never paid no more than $50 every 2 years to do CE training because I didn't have time. That conference cost me 15,000 in 5 days from 9 a.m. until midnight. But I would run to the restroom, run back because I didn't want to miss a thing. But again, you got to implement what you learn. But if anything, implement 1 or 2 items on what you learn, especially learn today. I can guarantee you grow your business. So don't be the secret agent. Consistent. I'm sorry, turning lights to clients. I'll tell you more about that. Consistent beats perfection. You want to be perfect. That's you focus on how. I got to look good today. I got to sound good. You won't ever do it. Okay. Why am I doing it? Because I love real estate. I love to make relationship, help client win, help serve. It's nothing about making money for me. Obviously, at the end of the day, you want to make money. Who doesn't? You apply for a different job because you want better career, better money. Really about the money. And money is good, but at the end of the day, you die, it's gonna go somewhere, right? Your children, obviously. Show your face. Don't be shy. Okay? Serve and advocate others. Go above and beyond. Don't be an average agent, you know. Follow up like Thao say, follow up like a pro. And then we have a recap. All right. Don't be a secret agent. So this is your business. If you're secret, no one know about you. Like I said, I slap my face, my whatever mentally, because my friend forgot that I was in real estate. They purposely forgot. Now they're buying with me again. Now they're buying investment with me because they see what I have been doing on social media. Okay, when you secret, no one knows about you. Okay, so the world is out there waiting for you. $10,000 sit on that table waiting for you. Are you gonna let it fly? Are you gonna leave it there for someone else like Linda to pick up that 10,000? Right? Don't let opportunity pass you. So if they don't know you exist, you don't exist. Okay. All right. Sorry. Announce yourself. Tell everyone what you do. Obviously, you don't want to say I'm doing real estate, but when you go to a party, just say, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" Jay, what do you do for a living? Jay gonna tell him about his investing in commercials and multifamily and such, or corporate job. Most likely, he's gonna turn around and ask, "Hey, TC, what do you do for a living?" I'll tell him a little bit about my real estate. If anything, I can help. Let me know. I'd like to be a resource for life if possible. Nothing about sales. It's value. Can I help you protest the tax? Let me know, right? It's just providing that value. So, like I said, every listing, every open house, every win goes on your feed. Not about bragging, it's show the work that you do. And brag how much you can save your client, how much more you make selling that house, how quickly you can sell a house for your client, like one day, like Tao did, right? Claim your niche, okay? So be that name in the farm. You got a farm. You can't just say, I don't want to do real estate and expect people to call you. You have to plant it, okay? And your community. Lucia, she has a fire in real estate, faith in real estate. So it's called Fire. That's her community. Today, I would like to invite everyone from 4 to 6, go to Partners in Prosperity because everyone work together, but a lot of time you don't see the other agent other than on the phone. Invite them to have that one-to-one. Next time, next deal, more likely they're gonna say, I have a relationship with this agent in the past deal. He or she's great. I, Mr. Seller, I know the other offers higher, but this is a great agent, won't give you a hard time. All right, promote without apology. Don't apologize. I'm marketing myself. I'm not bragging. If one day, one of my mentors said, one day, if somebody come up to you and say, "Hey, I see you all over social media," or "I'm tired turning off the feed because I'm embarrassed, I'm not doing it," or running in the market, somebody say, "Hey, I see you on that video. Awesome. Yes." I'm, I didn't plan to be a celebrity. I don't want to be one, but I planted this because this is my business. I want the world to know what I do for a living and not be sales. It's a service I'm providing. Claim your niche. Claim your niche. Like Tao, niche to rich. You want to be rich? Claim your niche. Your niche, whatever you do, what is it? Um, Anne here does Airbnb, work with a lot of investors. She promoted a lot of investment properties. So am I. I invest. I advocate buyers to invest. And then so every closing, I have my VA posted. It's a win for my client, not for myself. How much money I save? More than 1% rule is not easy to find in this market, right? Um, and I even did a video. My client beat me not because I'm competing with my client. I mostly, when my clients say they like it, I don't buy until they turn it down. They beat me, and then I don't buy home that's 1% rule. I just buy when I need, I want to buy. Some of my client, I help them buy. This one is 280. We rent out 2850. This one we're currently renting it. Hip is listing it for 2850. We got it for 279. So it's all about the client. It's all about the service. All about the win for the client. How much you fight for the client to make this win. So everything in here, I said congratulations to my client. I never said congratulations to me, even though my wife thanked me for this, right? All right, so this is one I am very, very passionate about, and I honor to turn this like into a client, and actually almost like a brother. That we stayed up to 2:30 a.m. last week to negotiate on his offer. I mean, on some terms on the home that he purchasing. So a like is not a lead until you have a conversation with them, right? So that conversation come a long way. So interact with every post, like Thao said, like Ang said. You post, but you don't interact with your post. They're like, oh, he or she's too busy. They're just bragging that they're doing this and that, but they don't bother to reply to me. And Facebook, Instagram knows the algorithm. It knows because you keep applying, and a lot of people come, hey, I see your feed. Did you pay for ad? No, because it knows, it sees that you interact with it, engage with the post, and not just about your post, is their post as well. Congratulations on your new job. Oh, I heard you got married recently. How's the baby? I saw that you just had a baby recently. If you want to be a little extra mile, send that 25, 50, or $100 baby gift card to congratulate your client, or potentially a client soon to be. If not, they will refer you because of how you carry yourself. Okay. All right. Move it to the DMs. So thank you for contacting me. And then reach out to them directly. DM, or if you know their phone number, your spirit, just call them. Thanks so much for liking my post, and I see you're interested, blah, blah, blah. Let's convert that into an appointment. All right, so like, comment, DM, coffee, or call, and client. So here's one video, like Ang said, it's elementary. This was, I had to go dig my Facebook. It was like November 2023. I told my VA she couldn't find it. I thought it was a year ago, but it's like almost 2.5, 3 years ago. So it's just a post that I posted. This is a great deal. I'll tell you a pro and a con. So it works because of why. Here it is. All right. Now this client that I said, like my brother, stayed up to 2:30 a.m. Reach out to me. Tan, I saw your post regarding his house listed on for sale in Arlington, 299. Can you give more information, blah, blah, blah? And then I respond back. I didn't wait 2 or 3 days later, right? He contacted me 11:38 p.m. He's probably up still a night looking, right? And he didn't like or anything. He reached out to me, messenger. Thank you for reaching out, blah, 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 and I told him what's needed on the property. Are you looking to buy or flip or rent out? I have a list of good contractors. So I'm offering value. I didn't say, uh, I normally use that I can recommend to you for the job and the future job. So it's looking blah, 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 blah. And then over here, basically he said that I'm currently working with a friend, realtor I've known since high school. He's one I've got me to connected with particular property. So he bought a home and a rental. And I say, awesome, I'm sure your friend will take great care of you. Let me know if I can assist. And I did this to me because I closed my door. I closed my door because I didn't want to step anybody's toes. In this career, there's a lot of opportunities out there. So I said, let me know if I can help with anything. I didn't reach out back to him, right? And here, oops. Okay, Daniel. All right. Here, he reached out to me again. Tan, I want to first foremost congratulate you on your constant closing deals. I'm in the market for off-market single family, blah, 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 30-minute driving distance from his home in Irving. I'm not trying to flip, blah, 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 and I do not have a lot of free time and would prefer properties. And then, keep me in mind, you come. And I just basically thank you for praise, blah, blah, blah. And I mentioned that, you have a friend, I think actually in the call, because he reached out, and I don't want to say, I don't want to close the door. He reached back out to me. That's an opportunity. And during the conversation, I said, I appreciate you reaching out, and I know you last time you shared you have a friend, and I don't want to step on anyone's toes. He said, I know. I have a friend that bought me two properties, but now I want to use you because I see the work that you do. You share all the successes that you help clients. I want to work with you. And I said, are you sure? Did you have any rep agreement? No. He bought it for me a year ago or however long ago. There's no rep agreement, etc. And I said, appreciate. And well, anyway, so he DM me. He reached out to me. He is a ghost follower. So you post, don't be afraid or don't just be discouraged if no one click like. You may have lots of viewers, even 300 viewers. You may have somebody like this reach out. And the success story is that I closed 5 deals in 11 and a half months with this buyer just from a post that I posted. It's not my listing. Now I kind of learn it better. I should say I'm showing this great property instead of great property. So, you know, um, so 5 deals, and he's buying a 1 point something million with me right now. That's why I said it's up to 2:30 a.m. I'm up because I love what I do, and it didn't bother me. He was up, and I knew it was important to him. Even this morning at the 11th hour, he said, "Hey, I want to do a sewer scan." And actually, one of my team members there right now at noon. I can't be there. We're 10-day option, two more, we extended 2 days. Now, option next to me at 5, he still want to do a sewer scan again. And what do I say? Well, you have that option. I know the seller may not like it, but go ahead and proceed. And it's that trust that we allow it to happen. And I didn't say, no, this is crazy, blah, blah, blah. Even though it's kind of crazy, but I did not anyways, so if not this post, if not the post that I did, then I wouldn't have this 5 deals, and this is 1 point something million. That's 80 grand or so sit on the table where someone could have grabbed. Okay, so a lesson learned here is a couple times I hear people said, "Oh, my client already closed the deal, executed on the contract. I did a video. I'm not gonna share it because they already bought the home." It's okay. The content you share, somebody may contact you, and you say, "Hey, that home is under contract. I'll be happy to help you with other homes." But the real lesson learned here is I have 5 agents reach out, and one of them, I think we hide it, but reach out. Hey, what's the address? I have a cash investor interested. Number one, they thought it's mine. I didn't plan on that. That was accident. But the lesson learned here is that my client made an offer on it. I posted too soon. I was new. I posted too soon, and I got 5 other agent friends reach out because they're not big in of good deal like this like me. And 3 of them told me their client submitted an offer. And guess what? Luckily, my client won, but I helped this listing agent had more than whatever offer. So that was the lesson learned is do it, but post it after your client either decide not to buy or already under contract because your client would not be happy to see you posting it and they like the property and they don't want more competition, right? So that's lesson learned is wait until your client either identify that they want to buy or they not, then post. If they buy, then wait until it's under contract or they lose the deal, but still post. Okay. So, but the winning come out of it was that client. 2 people contacted. The other one never buy, but this one bought now 6 properties for me. Just from that one elementary. It's blurry. You saw. It's nothing fancy. I was new in real estate. New meaning I refreshed myself. I restarted myself. Being in real estate for 18 years plus now, I was corporate and everything. I didn't do social media until 3 years ago, and I'm kind of proud and not to brag, a little known on social media because I purposely planted this seed. And speaking of seed, is every client, every customer you come across is a seed that you either planting or someone will plant that seed if you don't take that seed. And it takes a while to nurture the seed to grow into sprout and leaves and then fruits and wait for the fruits to ripe. Then you eat the fruit, right? Um, so consistency beat perfections. We kind of talked about this. Consistently do it consistent. So simple weekly rhythm is one listing on a market post. It doesn't have to be yours, but source the agent who listing it is if you can. That post I did, now looking back, I should have put that courtesy of listing agent ABC. If you do video, highly recommend to ask permission before you do so. Even vacant home, the seller you should have to have a permission unless you do like an outside or maybe backyard. But a lot of time people are sensitive of that. So just make sure you have permission when you do somebody video, you know. Play the long game. So it takes a while for people to see and be familiar, build trust, and build trust with you. So those ghost follower one day call you, say I'm ready because they've been following you. Okay, post through the silence. So like nobody's watching you, still post, still post. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Please have a question. So shall we ask the question now or maybe after?
If anything, if I can bring everyone up after, so we can do like a quick Q and A.
Sure.
Show your face. People hire you because they trust you. If you hire your face, that's time you do video without your face. But if you can, I know like Charlie, I do a lot. Ethan, they always do their face, and Daniel, of course, Mr. Shelby. Show your face. It's okay. You don't have makeup that day. Nobody care. Okay, so why video wins is videos when people watch, they do watch. Just like 22,000. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, I don't even have any video that does well, except one I flew over. Not, I didn't fly, but it was over the ice during the storm recently and had 100 something thousand views, right? And just those are just video that all of a sudden went viral. But keep posting. Nobody hires you or hire a logo or company. You know, they hire you because of the trust, regardless what brokers you with. They hire you because they trust you. The brokerage give you more tools to grow your business. Okay, and so document, don't create. So your ordinary Tuesday showing inspection like Ang does. So five videos anyone can film this week. All right, do your walkthrough of the newest listing. It doesn't have to be yours. Phone in hand, doesn't have to hire a photographer. What is X money can buy in Dallas? People in California, $2 million home, and you look at this $500 can get you in Dallas. It's okay. Many agent done it. Your friend done it. It's okay. They're not gonna call you say you copy me. You do your own style. It's rip up and duplicate. Okay. One myth about buying, selling. Hey, did you know the option fee is protect you? People don't know. It doesn't. You think people know? Most audience, the public, they don't know what option fee is. Just do it. Hey, today I'm going to share what option fee is. People watch. At least your face is there. You're advertising that you're an agent with XYZ brokerage. Okay, so behind the scene, like Ang did, your story. So my coach also, we had a challenge too. 5 video per day on story. Fight for the win the heart, and repeat and referral. So I want the client to win. Obviously, I want to win too. It's not a race. We want to win together at the end of the race. It could take 1 year, 2 year, 1 month, 2 months. So you win the heart is the key. Once you win their heart, every time when they hear real estate from a coworker, even sitting across the table over there, oh, call XYZ. My agent's great, right? You want to win their heart that way. Uh, Money cannot buy. You want to be that client for life, realtor for life to that client. You fight for the client, win, fight hard, fight really hard, protect them, protect their money. My buddy can say, your money is my money. I agree with that, but sometimes like, what do you mean your money, my money, your money? So, but protect them. It's like I treat your money like it's my money. I'm gonna negotiate really hard. I always tell my client, I buy home because I act treat this home as I were to buy or my friends or family buying it. And it's not a transaction, it's a sale it's a big investment for them. Okay. Treat their deal like your own deal. So win their heart, great service, create loyalty, no ad budget. You don't need bad. If anything, do go extra miles. This thing that Hip told me recently, he went out, he's like his wife nagging, sorry, Yuan, going over to clients' house to help them with some handyman work. That is going an extra mile. Some point, you don't want that client to take advantage of you because time is money and due time, you know, anyway. So, but we do want to offer value, if and possible, and to our ability. Okay, and repeat the referral. So like I said, happy clients come back and they bring their friends and family. One example, I had a listing. This client of mine bought now over 20 properties. His son is now my mentee. His family bought up over 10. He just called me on my sign, like Tao said, focus on your listing. I did not focus on listing. My business for the first 16 years was 95% buyers. Seriously, when I go open house, I just show up 30 minutes, put sign, sit there, wait. And then there's a sign sheet. I don't even follow up. I tried it once and I stopped until I went to the Tom Ferry Success Summit in 2024 or 23, whichever. and it's all about listing, listing, listing. And I came home, I shift my focus. I still have a lot of buyers as well, but listing, you can sit there and do most of the work. You don't have to drive around town. Focus on listing. Listing create more leads. Buyer, you have to close the deal, and then they refer you, and you got to go through that cycle again. All right, go above beyond like what I mentioned to you earlier. Instead of just opening the door, because I hear some of my client mention, oh, other agent that work, they just open the door. Or one agent I know, he does commercial. He said, I used to be residential. I just open the door, let them go and have a smoke out here and let them do their thing. I said, I know try to be a salesman, but at least you need to advocate. You tell them. And I tell my mentee all the time, don't look straight, look up, look down, because you see cracks up there and down here. So just follow them. Don't have to lead. In a way, follow them. Guide them and follow them, because then you don't want them to look at your butt the whole time walking, right? So, all right, know their name, know the kid's name, know the story, why they're buying, understand them, create that connection, the relationship, build that trust. All right, so be reachable. I know a lot of time we say we're trying to turn off the phone after so and so, but in real estate, things move. It have to, and you signing up for this. And yes, there are agent or leaders that say after 5, but they have backup. They have team that answer the phone. But yourself as a self-employed, when self don't work, self is unemployed. But at the same time, you have to cut off time too, because if some client keep calling at 10, you still pick up. I have two of my partners, the female, and then their client call and just chit chat. It's like, I know you're trying to be nice, but you don't have 2 hours. She literally, I say, next time text me. Let me call you and pretend, because you have to kind of be smart at it, because your time is money. But at the same time, create the service, because there's urgency and urgency why you need to pick up the phone at night. Not because of money, but just the service that you should pick up. If not, have someone help them if you're on vacation or something. Fight for every dollar, negotiate, repair, analyze, comparable. Advise client when to walk away from a deal. So I've advised one of my clients to walk away from a home, brand new build. They fell in love with it behind a railroad track. And literally, the railroad track is like that wall back there. And even though it's road smooth, and I let them know, I said, if I don't, down the road, they may ask me to list it again, or another agent, and they couldn't sell because all the feedback said railroad, railroad, railroad. I'm not buying. I'm advocating now. You're gonna most likely face this, or worse, you have two dogs and two cats. Go ask the neighbor to see if the dogs and cat walk at night when the train come through. At least watch out for your client. They see you watching out for them. Celebrate, right? Closing gifts, if you want to, you should. Something. Key photos. Hold a key. I have my big key, Thanh Tran, and take picture with my client a lot. Sometimes I bring to the title company, use my key instead of their title company. I'm promoting my business, right? Even though back here already, title ABC, I have my key, Thanh Tran Real Estate. Um, so if anything, make them famous for that day. This time, if you follow me, sometime I do champagne popping and confetti and making a memorable experience. And it's all about the experience. People come for the experience, for the value. And then tour guide, when possible, I drive my clients every showing. I have my Houston client Kim, help them navigate where to stay, which hotel. Literally the one they picked, which is the best hotel right in front of my home. Picked them up. We went to dinner. We went to breakfast, just chit chat. We already have everything scheduled. Go tour homes. We go lunch. We even go bubble tea. Seriously, bubble tea is when we write the contract. We wrote the contract, dropped them home. Next day, we did the same for more than half of the day because they're out of town. They can follow me. That's what they're planning to follow me. But there's time when you have clients, especially out of town. If they're in the car, you are the tour guy. You want to be that tour guy and not somebody. They're nervous. They get lost. They're behind you, even though they follow GPS or follow your car. If they're in the car, you tell them, okay, this park is so and so. This is the great school for your kid. Here's the football stadium, and be that tour guy, and you build that trust immediately. All right, staying after closing. So home anniversary, referral, check-in. So just because the deal is done is not done. Not like see you, I want to ever see you until you buy again. Okay, like car dealership. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say that, but you know, most most car sales advisor nowadays they change the way of business too because they want to be that customer for life, and you want to be the customer for life, right? Just because deal's done, 1 month check in. How's the home? Have you moved in yet? Can I offer any assistance? Do you need any contractors? Do you need any service I can provide? Right? Can I help you apply for homestead exemption? Some of my clients don't speak English, right? You don't need to ask for referral, but the vendor referral. Can I refer you to some vendors, right? I just want to check in. 1 month, 3 month, 1 year, whatever. Anniversary. If you use CRM, obviously yourself too, you can't put in a calendar. But when you have a lot of deals, a lot of clients, you're not gonna remember. Put on CRM anniversary date. What day they close? If anything, it's another touch point. Happy anniversary on your home. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to your child if you know the child's name of date of birth. It's a touch point. Touch point. It's free. It's automatic. Okay. People may forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Right? Follow up like a top producer. Everyone wants to be a top producer, but you have to show it. A lot of people say, I want to be in real estate, XYZ, because I see him and her sound so many deals. They drive fancy car and they go a lot of vacations. They don't know those agents stay up till 2, 3 a.m. at night. And follow up is the key. So the fortune is in the follow up. You run across someone that stack up money, sit on that table, they say they want to buy, and your busy self forget, like myself sometime back in the day, you lost that stack of chain. I mean, not chain. It's not chain. It's the 10K, 20K. But if you're busy, if you have a lead that you write on a piece of paper and that paper flew away, that 10,000, oh, you're gonna leave that stack of 10,000 out there for someone to grab, right? All right, speed lead in 5 minutes. So new DM, new comment, or inquiry. Respond fast. Often the quick response will help because sometimes buyer call, and it has happened to me once because I was working corporate. The call I couldn't answer. I would feel bad picking up the call during corporate. I call back during my break. She said, "Oh, I already called another agent." So sometimes when buyer call agent from Google, for example, Google business page, they look up the top three. I call Brandon. Oh, Brandon's too busy with working, whatever. They're gonna call Charlie. Oh, Charlie, pick up. Hey, Charlie, I want to buy or sell. Just those times. Sometimes they'll call. I do the same when I look up phone book back in the day to call some contractors. So it's not about the money. It's about the service and the opportunity you can help the client. So every week, nurture, nurture the maybes. Right? Maybe they'll buy. Maybe they'll sell. Maybe they never buy or sell. But guess what? They may send you the lead. They may send you their neighbors, their friend that buy or sell. All right, never close the file. Okay, meaning, like I mentioned earlier, home anniversary and stuff. The deal is not done. My goal is I want to be your agent for life, whether you buy or not. Call me if I can assist with anything in real estate. I would love to be your real estate resource, not even real estate agent, real estate resource for life. All right, so just a quick recap. You gotta hit all this in my opinion. Obviously, you can hit one, but all seven to be rounded. So don't be the secret agent. I was secret for 15 years. I slapped myself so many times because no one know unless you're in that circle. Okay. So turn likes into clients. Consistency beat perfection. So you do it once. Perfect takes so long. Done is better than perfect. Okay. Show your face. Everyone's beautiful. You know. Just don't say, "Oh, I don't look good today. I don't want to do a video." Fight for your client. They know you fight for them. They can see your eye. They can tell the way you work, the how you handle yourself, and they will tell you, "Hey, I've worked with other agents, and they're just pushing me to buy." I have one of my mentors back in the day say, "Hey, I don't show more than 3 times." For me, I have client that took 3 years to last. Unfortunately, he bought, but I almost had a serious talk with him. 3 year, but it's more like every blue moon he'll call. And guess what? The family come. He likes the home. He calls mom, dad, brother-in-law, sister, seriously, niece and nephew come. And it took like an hour, but I was patient. I know I wanted to get the deal done. This time I pay other agent to show. And what if he doesn't buy? That's an investment. And speaking of investment, you have to invest in yourself, whether free time, trade your time for growing your business, or you want to level up further, hire a coach. Don't have to be coach or mentor or pay. Follow some top producer. Call Charlie out. Hey Charlie, can I buy you lunch? Charlie be happy. Hey, free lunch, why not? 1 hour with Charlie. He's gonna give you all these tips. Oh, Charlie's gonna get free lunch, a lot of free lunch now. Just those tips from not just real estate agent. Call your lender. Jorge, are you ready for lunch? Jorge said, I'll be happy to buy you lunch. But hey, I just want to learn real estate on the lender's lens. Title company, can I join you or watch you, what you do, what are the title commitment and etc. So just not just real estate, but everything related to real estate. And not just related to real estate only, those traders, contractors. Know, understand so that you can advocate your client better when they come for repairs and such. Okay, so follow up relentlessly. Speed to lead, never close the file. And everyone's going to start this week, right? Starting today, maybe tomorrow, because today is the soccer game. But soccer game, you can miss 2 minutes. At least go to your toilet and do a video of something. Okay? So focus on the why and not the how. Thao did a video while I drove her this morning. She just did a video, posted because why? She wants to be known. She wants to know of this event. So literally, I woke up this morning. I've been posting this flyer, but I did a chat GPT. Hey, change this background. I posted another flyer because I want to make it different because people see it already. And speaking of that, sometimes your home, your listing, when it goes back in the market or when you do a price reduction, change the picture. If anything, chat GPT upload the picture, change it to twilight background for me. If it's too dark, hey, make it lighter or make it darker. Okay. So when you change that picture first. Wait 10, 15 minutes, change the price. And guess what? That whoever's have that subscription list of the criteria, they're gonna see this listing again. But they've been seeing it. Maybe you do two, three price reduction, you kept the same picture, but now it's a brand new picture. They're gonna click on it. And sometimes I shift the picture around. Sometimes if the kitchen is amazing kitchen, I'll do that on purpose. And even if not, I'll change it around when possible. All right, so just a couple of my successes, my client success rather, obviously is our success. I share when I can, if allow. Ask them if or do you allow me to post it? Can I tag you? Most of first home buyer, they're happy. It's a milestone. Your investor, they're gonna be a secret. They don't want to know unless they want to brag. But most investors, they don't want buyers, their friends to know they bought another investment property or two. So most are just home buyers and sellers. So celebrations, it's asked, and just don't be a secret agent. You secret, no one will know unless your family or friends, and even your friends will buy with someone else because they don't see you active. That you may remind them you do real estate, but they see Charlie on social media every day. They see me on social media every day, and whose fault is yours? It's yours. Don't blame on anyone. Don't blame on your friend that didn't buy with you. And there's a really big sign from this agent or Tom Ferry. She put a big billboard. Don't call your cousin to buy. Because why? Your cousin only sold one. We sold 700 last year. Not to say bad about anybody, but you want to be that agent. You want to be that known agent. You want to be that because people attract to success. People attract to success. But if I may give one last advice is that there's everybody is different. There's 100 buyers or seller out there. There's 10 of them gonna want cheap. No matter if Tao give 5-star, 10-star service, they don't care. They want cheap. Okay. There's 10%. Britney Spears, she wants super. She said I deserve to pay, you know, 5% to the buy agent because he or she is so great. And there's 80% of average buyer consumer out there that focus on value, not cheap, not the most expensive. They focus on value and focus on those buyers. I want to sell $1 million listing homes. Unfortunately, finally in my career, 18 year, I have now have over a million. I have now two buyers over a million. My son said, Daddy, how come you're not selling $1 million? Seriously. But before my coach even said, hey TC, why are you average three something and why not five something? I was like, because that's my niche, but it's not, I know, but you still can change. You can still promote those bigger listing. And because I'm an investor, I focus a lot on investing. And that's why a lot of people attract. That's my niche. So just focus on your niche. If you sell hundreds home per year, I mean 100,000 home. When I started in real estate, Keller Williams back in the day, I was fortunate and not brag, just to inspire. my name was on the board. I capped with Keller Williams 80,000 back then. Each transaction is 2 to 3,000 per transaction, 100,000 in Arlington, right? And if anything, believe in yourself, love your client, love what you do. If you don't like it, don't do it. Don't do real estate if you don't love this career. Don't go for the money. It'd be very rewarding. Paul always says some of you top producer make more than a surgeon, and I believe in that wholeheartedly. All right, I just wanted to end here, and I want to thank, before we transition into panelists, I apologize if I went a little too long because you can see how inspired and passionate I am with real estate and all about serving. I just want to thank our sponsor today, Texas, that's Texas Roofing and Construction. I would like to invite Johnny up here. He sponsored lunch for us, and I thanks so much for sponsoring lunch. I'm hungry right now too. So Johnny and I knew each other back in the youth group age. We kind of part our way. He reached out to me multiple times. I didn't call him. I had my roofers, a lot of roofers I work with. He still reached out to me. Hey, you have a client needing roof? I said, not yet, but I'm naturally used my roofer that I've used for decades. You know, I'm not asking anything. I just asked them to give my client good service. And I got an opportunity to work with Johnny again recently, like not even a year ago. And he's here today because he implanted. He reached out to me. Don't be shy. Don't ask for business. Well, you kind of did, but don't ask for business. How can I help you? No, I'm just teasing. He's like, do you have any client have a roof that I can help inspect? Help inspect. He didn't say I replace. Help inspect. Right. All right. I want to leave the stage to Johnny. Thanks so much for sponsoring for event today.
Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Great, great presentation, huh? He looked like the master of the real estate. Hey, Thao too. Thanks for offer me being here, Thanh. It's a great opportunity. My name is Johnny Nguyen. I'm a owner for the best Texas roofing construction. I work to Dallas Fort, all Metroplex. Over 10 years. Yeah, I never worked with Thanh before, but I know him for like 10, 15 years. Just a phone call, and then we're on the business with him. You know. Um, well, we do roofing, metal roof, commercial, residential. Throughout the year, we deal with a lot of clients that don't speak English and don't know about the concept, the rule, the law with insurance. So I work with a lot of real estate too. Besides Thanh, I work with major, real estate. I have a lot of clients that try to do the roof by themselves, call insurance, deny. So I try to help them out, save the money. In Texas, right? Dallas forward. May, April, May, right? We got like hail damage a lot. So what you have to do is call a contractor, the one would work with honest, integrity, excellent work performance. Texas, best Texas, we work with honest, we care our client, just like you guys, just like Thanh Tran, best realtor in Dallas forward. You know, so the way I work is help me, help you guys, help throughout the community. Send some business to me, and we work together as a commission too. You know, um, coffee, lunch, dinner, call me. I treat you. Okay. But hey, lobster steak. Okay. But honestly, let me share some story. Okay. I have some few real estate realtor before I met Thanh before. So I went up there to the roof. So what do you guys do before you try to offer the homeowners try to sell the house? Just try to sell it to get a commission? No. You guys, what you guys do? You guys have to own roofer, right? Or you guys have own inspector to inspect the roof. Most of the time, inspector they say the homeowner new to the new buyer say, "Oh, this roof's good." But when I come up there, the roof bad. Until you get what? Just for example, Thanh is the best real estate in Dallas forward. He tried to sell the house for Mr. Tommy. The roof bad. Get what? A year later, the the homeowner call me, come over. I inspect the roof. Guess what? The insurance not paid them. because the roof is old, too old. It's called wear and tear. Insurance not pay. The homeowner go to him, bad review on him. So one of my experience I want to share you guys. Be honest, with homeowner, new homeowner, call me anytime. Call me 24/7. I have my own crews, 10, 20 people. Dallas, Fort, Plano, anywhere, free, no cost any damn. Okay, I come up there. I work with you guys. Before you guys close anything, just like that, call me. But he called me always last minute. Hey, Johnny, call me the day before. He closed tomorrow. He called me. Hey, say, Tan, please call me. Give me 3 days, 2 days. So I'll be try to help you out. Okay. I just kidding. But anyway, guy, thanks for offer me here to be meet me here. I mean, presentation for here. It's wonderful, Tan, and thanks for everyone to be here and listen to my business. I give my card out here. Help me. I help you guys out. We want to work together in Dallas for work. I know a lot of drifter out there, but I work with honest, honest integrity. I don't want to be live, to anybody, to you guys, to customer. Nowadays, insurance is costly, money. How many of you guys have how here? A lot, right? Okay. Don't force yourself. I know you guys educate people. You got knowledge. Don't call insurance by your own. When you got hair damage, small, little, please call me first. I'm trying to help you out. The insurance will play the game with you. Then get what? I'm play the game with them. They don't want to pay with you. They want money from you guys. But feel free to reach me out, Johnny. Again, thanks for everyone to be here. Thank you, Mr. Tan. Good luck.
All right, thanks so much, Johnny. Thank you. And truly, I had the opportunity to work with Johnny on the first deal. I see he fight really hard for the seller, really hard. Because that particular transaction, I didn't have the roof check. The seller said he filed a claim. The insurance said no, the seller repaired. But he really did fight. And we actually dragged it out 2 or 3 months after closing to get the deal done. Yeah. And next, and I wanted to invite our panelists up, and I'm honored to have everyone here. I have Lucia Rustins from the Rustins Realty Group. She is amazing, one of the top producers in DFW. I would like to invite Charlie, Mr. Deptai. Handsome Charlie, come up here. He's with Texas A's team. He's the one that really inspired me to elevate my real estate game in social media. And last but not least, Mr. Google Business Review, I would like to invite you to train us again how to grow your business on social media as well as Google, because people do check your Google review. All right, thank you, Brandon. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And here is the microphone. Just want to appreciate everyone. I know we went a little over, but okay. Can we get Thao and come join us real quick. Try to do it before they have to leave. No, I'm just kidding. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, wait, here we go. Use my chairs. Thank you. All right, so we have our top producers. So their volume alone exceeded an XYZ brokerage, right? So your top producers, 50 transaction per year, 40, 50, 60 transaction per year. And imagine there's some brokerage out there, 6 to 7 transaction per year, or even some agent out there where they don't sell anything in a year. What make these individual leaders, top producers, and how they get there? And it's not overnight like 3 months, 11 deals. That is really impressive, honestly. And in most cases, most agents bring up their business from scratch, and you did too. But in most cases it takes longer. Okay, I know myself, Ang, and then Chloe, super rising stars, and but I want us to, if you can introduce yourself quickly, 10, 15 second, 15 to 30 second per person. Of tell us a little about yourself and why real estate.
First off, can we get a round of applause for Tan, Tao, and Daniel for hosting this event here, man? And,
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You inviting us is an honor, man. You've always been a great friend, great colleague, and I appreciate you, man.
Thank you,
All right.
brother.
What was the question again? Who am I?
Why real estate? A little about yourself. Why real estate?
Yeah, so my name is Brandon Scrivener. Been in the game for about 5 years now. Why real estate? Truthfully, I didn't like where I was at in life with my previous career. I did medical sales for about 3 years. COVID happened. My wife was pregnant with our first daughter, and I just thought it was time for a change, right? If you're not happy with where you're at, then you have to do something. And luckily, I fell into real estate because one of my colleagues that was also unhappy with his career changes, he told me to do real estate, and from then on, here I am.
Awesome.
I just want
Mrs.
to ditto. Is that on? Hello.
Boom.
Hello. Thank you. Tech is not my thing. Ditto what Brandon said. I mean, just the content that we heard today was amazing. And, being top producers here, we continue to learn as well. So thank you for everything that you shared. Definitely some stuff I'm going to put into play. My name is Lucia Rushton. We have Rushton and Realty Group, and we started as investors. And I come up in hospitality, owning restaurants, working in hotels. And when we moved to Texas, very similar 10 years ago, looking for a personal residence was incredible / crazy. Like, we could pick any town in DFW. So I really did get in my car. I tried to do it without the toll tag. Don't do that. And looked around everywhere. So really got a feel for it. And it was my husband who said, you should be a realtor. I'm like, why? There's so many of those. But genuinely, it was being of service and us wanting to buy more investments. Then it was just kind of a niche to be able to get into. So I too work with investors, and TC and I have had lots of conversations about that over the years. So now I've been full-time since I got my license in 2018, been full-time since 2019, and I treat it like a business. Absolutely love what we do, love being of service, and I'm super grateful to be a part of this community.
Hey, everyone. Boy.
Everyone had a good time today? Yes. Yeah. I mean, the first thing, like, very pleasure having me here today. And still remember the first time we met in Las Vegas. And then, yeah. You thrive on your business so much, and I always look up to you, and also like Ji Thao, and everyone here, because each agent has a special thing, to learn from. And I still remember day one for me in the business. By the way, my name is Charlie. I'm from Texas Ace team. We're a team of 10 now, and try to learn more every day. The first year in my business, actually, when I got the license, it's still like the story I want to learn. But the one thing I still remember until today, that I believe in myself. I keep that belief because I failed 10 times on the test. The first time, the second time, the third time. But when I got the 10 papers that say fail on the test, I still keep them. I put on my desk every day. And when I got the license, I feel something. One day, I will close more and still remember how I got into the business. And that keep, like me, my business, Alex, and Texas Ace team going, because we want to bring the value to the clients. Yes, we are in the sales business, like Ji Thao and Thanh say, but we also add the new value and turn them to like a forever clients. Not just, hey, sell you one house, next house, after closing, you text me, I'll text you back 2 days. Not that way. But yeah, I want to share about the real estate journey, and I'm glad to be here today.
I'm honored to have all of you both, and we have introduced our organization. We are We Partners Network, and truly, your net worth is your network, or your network is your net worth. And I have to thank Lucia. I have basically an off-market listing. It's on market, but sight unseen is a duplex. And because of the network we are in, we know each other. We show up. We go party together. We have barbecue often. And I connected with Lucia, and I know she does multifamily. In my career, I know every time a multifamily duplex come up, it's sight unseen. Submit an offer, then you can see the home. If I did that, my client would probably lucky get the full price offer. But talking to Lucia, hey, you should do this open house. Well, one of them didn't allow me to do open house. The other tenant allows. I thank her. I gave her $50. She almost cried. But because of Lucia, the network that we have, we know each other. We know she's specialized in multifamily. She's like, TC, asked to see if you can open house. We did. 11 offers came in, and we went 15,000 over the asking price. And if anything, Lucia, the whole entire time, she even reminded, hey, send me your email so I can send you the comp. That's how, not just Lucia, it's everyone here in the organizations, um, very, very giving and nothing asking in return. So I wanted to ask is, if, Brandon, if you're a brand new agent today with no client, like some agent that just got the license or will be soon, with no followers, like some of people I know still get more followers. What would you do in the first 90 days?
I would say first off, everyone has to start somewhere, right? I was a brand new agent as well, didn't have any followers, didn't have any listings, but you have to start somewhere. You plant the seed. So if I was a new agent today, I would make a list of 100 people that you know, go through your phone. It's very easy to find them. And if, let's say if you're a new agent in a new city, go find 100 people. How can I find that? Open houses, right? And market yourself, talk to people. The more conversations you have with people, the more opportunities come out those conversations. Like, don't be a secret agent. Tell people. We may have people on social media, but not everyone checks their social media. And plus, there's so much stuff going on that not everyone's going to remember you. But you know what they may also remember? A phone call, a text message, just reminding them, hey, I'm a real estate agent. And that's also the way you say things. Like, I'm in real estate. Do you know anyone who is interested in buying or selling? Right? I'm not targeting them, but really I am. It's indirectly. I'm targeting their sphere of influence, but also I'm planting that seed in their mind saying, hey, I'm in real estate. Remember me, right? If I don't have any listings, fine. Look, who has listings in here? Raise your hand. You have listings now. Go shoot those videos, right? I guess the key thing is talk to as many as people as you can. Don't be shy and remember why you're doing it. Charlie has a reason why he's doing real estate. Lucia has a reason why she's doing real estate. We all have a reason. Go back to that reason when things are tough, when things are good, and just do it.
You advertising for Nike?
Just no, but I just talked about it in the podcast earlier. Yeah. I mean, it just goes down to it, like if there's a will, there's a way. There's plenty of people in Dallas Fort Worth that are moving here, like just go talk to as many people as you can. If you don't like talking to people, I'm sorry, you're probably in the wrong career. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Thank you. Yep. Talk, connect, go to network, and make sure the network you go is, any network is good, but to some point where you're so busy producing, you pick which network you go that's worthwhile for you.
Can I add one more thing? I forgot about this, but find your community, find your tribe, find a mentor, find someone you look up to, and just latch onto them,
Do this business together.
Exactly.
And speaking of business together, Partners in Prosperity, Lucia has every month, which she's partnering with agent that she worked with, invite them. And so Lucia, as wrapping in that with Partners Prosperity, now that you are where you are, what would you do differently if back in the day when you started?
Well, I kind of want to just piggyback on what you said, because I think, especially as new agents, people are nervous to talk to their sphere of influence and say that they're a realtor, because everybody knows a realtor. And they're like, why would I use you instead of somebody that I know has been a realtor for 5, 7, 10 years, etc. So my suggestion is that you go to networking events that are non-real estate related networking events and start practicing on people you don't know. You're going to get far more comfortable with what your 30-second elevator pitch is about who you are and why you're in real estate. When you have that comfort is when you can then also go to that list of 100 that's in your phone.
Thank you. With all the respect, I'm going to give Charlie a really nickname for 1 second. Đập trai trai mặt, meaning handsome boy, thick skin. He doesn't let his English stop him from doing videos. Charlie's only been in the United States for 10 years?
No, 8 years.
8 years. 8 years in America, and been in real estate for 6. He was a travel agent back then, a tour guide. busboy at the restaurants and where he is today. It takes a lot, and you determined, you planted that seed, and he focused on his why. So you are the social media king. I'm trying to be a prince to you, but when you started, how did you start, and how did social media help you grow your business?
I think for the first step, everyone may make a mistake. Like me before, like I targeted like the wrong community. I thought, hey, let's went to that community with the other brokerage and learn how to target that community. But honestly, it's not mine. And then, after like 4 months, I thought back, hey, I'm bilingual, Vietnamese, American. And my community here in Dallas is huge. Why don't I focus on my community first? Because that I really love history, and the way the history is, before you want to attack all the territories, you have your own territory, like you build your own castle, right? Because if you have no land, no castle, why you attack other people? And that the mentality, hey, I have to focus on my territory like a big community, strong at that foundation, build from that, because I know the second generation of Vietnamese American, and from Vietnamese American, they have their all friends Indian, Middle East, white American, African American, and then like I spending my circle more and more. But when my first in the business, I still remember that day when, because one of my idols is Ryan Serhant too, and I learned about his story, and I know my first videos I've done in the Facebook, I sometimes look back and say, is this me? Like a shy Charlie, maybe introvert Charlie. I still remember my first live stream. I live stream, and I'm sweating so much. I have to, hey guys, this is like very nice, like landscaping. Hey, background, background. Okay, good, good. But I learned from my idol, so I put all the energy to the video. And one thing I still keep from my parents, hey, my parents always told me, hey Charlie, whatever you do it sincerely and do it authentically. Do it like you tell the truth about that house. So I keep that from my parents, people I learn around, and I use it to my video. I always tell about the truth. Do if the good house, I say, hey, this is the good house. If not, I tell why. So that I started my business, and luckily for me, like I'm still doing good, and clients still calling me.
Not lucky. You did it by design, right? And Charlie farmed his market, farm his territory. He marked his territory. He wants to farm in that territory. You have to be built by intentions. You cannot be all over DFW. You cannot advertise $100,000 home and 2.3 million. You can, but then they'd be like, okay, what is your niche? What you farming? So farm the market, do open houses in that subdivisions. If you don't know how to do it, let me know. I'll show you. Every listing come up on the market, you should know it if that's the market you farm, right? Yes, go ahead.
For one thing I learned from my first year in the business, I think like I wanna tell all the new agents, because yes, you knew when you do the video or whatever you do, you communicate the way you talk, people will knew you are a new agent. But I have a lot of investors, they experienced investor, they're millionaire, multi-million millionaire, and they told me, hey Charlie, I like the way you do, sincerely, honestly, and I want to give you opportunities. They don't want like, yes, they know a lot of experienced realtors, but the main thing is they saw themselves in you when they first started, so they want
Yeah.
to give you more chances. If you take that chance seriously, you do it good, more opportunities will come. I still remember my first year I sold my first land deal, $10,000 for that client, about $300, but my previous broker cut half, so $150. And you know what? I have to drove all the way about 2 hours away, back and forth for 4 or 5 times. Yeah. But my second year, same that client, he told me the first 2 years I just want to see how you work seriously. The second year he closed with me over $5 million by himself alone. And still now, like over 4 or 5 years, still my VAB clients.
Wow. So see, don't need to fake it and to make it. Be honest. Authentically be everything. They can see in your eyes. When you love something, you tell, they'll see in your eyes. And if you lie, they kind of can hit and tell. So besides social media, Brandon, what are your top 2 or 3 activities that generate most of your business today?
Besides social media, I would say contacting my past clients in my database, right? Just having conversations with them, checking up on them. How are they doing? Going through my phone, and I give myself a goal. It changes every single week. How many people am I going to talk to today? How many people am I going to DM today? It goes back to the conversation piece. The more people I can talk to, the more opportunities come. The more opportunities, well, that opportunities means dollar signs. And I love what you said. If you do the right thing, people are going to feel that and they're going to know that. They're going to refer you out or they'll do more deals with you. And for me personally, I know I can go to sleep at night knowing I didn't screw anybody over. Because we all know in this industry, people get screwed over. You don't want to be in that category. You don't want anyone saying nothing about you that is bad at all, right? That's reflection on your character. And what do? I guess, it's indirectly. I take care of my people and they end up taking care of me. I can't tell you how many times I got a message from a past client saying, hey, my cousin's interested in this, or hey, my friend wants to do blah, 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 so and so, right? Like, it's just being who you are, doing what you say you are going to do, and do it with sincerity. Don't screw anybody over. You'll get business. I promise.
Brandon almost tears. I can tell in your the way you talk. And just speak with your heart. Lucia, I know you're all about faith and everything, right? Please tell us what else you do other than social media. I follow her. She stand in front of a nice background, sometime in front of the building, doing talks, updates, real estate, and sharing tips and tricks. And her client follows and watch those videos. But besides social media, what else do you do to generate a lot of your business?
It really is being in community. It's volunteering. I do have faith in real estate. We call it FIRE. We meet weekly. We have 2 locations that we meet, and it's just for people that are in real estate that want to have prayer, want to be in community. Right after this, we're going to Pacific Table in South Lake because we have Partners in Prosperity, and that is just our hashtag is Together We Thrive because there's the one for FIRE. Love it. Thank you. And in Partners in Prosperity, it is about bringing community. It's about doing business together because if one of us wins, together we thrive. And so it really is doing doing business with people that you trust, that you know, that you respect. And so it's just being out in the community, being authentic, being of service. And what my experience of social media is that I don't necessarily get new leads from social media. I get my sphere of influence that sees what I'm doing that's making the referrals from my social media. Because I'm not the king or the queen that goes into these homes and shows the kitchens and everything else. I just y'all can do that.
Basically, you prevent slapping yourself mentally in the face like me. You want to make sure your spear knows. It doesn't matter any lead, your spears or new lead is a lead. If you don't show yourself, you're gonna be secret. No one know. They'll call Linda. They'll call Ken to buy home with. Charlie, I know you're a big soccer player, and tell us, does that help you in real estate at all, and you grow your business from fans or from uh, teammates and such, other than social media?
Uh, yeah, like soccer is still like big thing of me, because the first thing for the health, I want to keep it healthy, because when you keep it healthy, like logically, keep it healthy, then you think positively, and when you think positively, you're gonna give like good energy to other people. And I mean, if you know about soccer, how you play determine about your character. So that reason, I play in defense because I'm very calm and see like situation ahead of time so that I can play better. So that one thing in real estate, again, I mean, for one thing of mine, I really love it. Wake up early. And that since day one, when I first came to the States 8 years ago, I always told myself, hey, I came from a poor family. I want to get rich. And I read all the books, learn about YouTube, and copy successful people, what their habits. The first habit all successful people have, wake up early. When you have a good time. No one disturbed you, and you can read, you can learn, you can plan ahead of your day. And of course, we, like for someone new, you have to outwork all the people to close the gap. How about people in the business for 5 years, 10 years? You are new. You have to work extra hour to close the gap. And the only way for that, wake up early and outwork everyone.
I love that. Outwork everyone. Not a competition. It's just encouraging yourself to outwork, and then don't just follow the trend. It's okay to follow the trend, but try to be ahead of the trend. In business, you want to be the first if possible. But it never hurt to R&D. Just because Charlie did a video about new soccer stadium or so, it shouldn't prevent me from doing. Because some of us may say, "Oh, my friend did it. I look weird, like copying him." No, it's not about copy. Charlie's mentioned to me this one day. I never forget. You have your own way to do your social media, Antan, which I do. Everyone does it differently. So just because Charlie do XYZ show home, it shouldn't prevent me from doing something similar by my own style. All right, last but not least, if you could leave everyone in this room with just one piece of advice to help them build a business successfully in real estate or whatever they are, land, roofer, anything, what would that be? I'll ask Lucia to go first.
Build your community, build your people and your tribe, those that you can count on. Um, we can't do this together. We shouldn't do this together. We're not on an island. And that's where I firmly believe together we thrive. Community, people that I can, reach out to. I got something I want to
You're
talk to
giving
you about.
Brandon goosebumps.
I mean, that's just like TC, when he calls and he says, "Can you do this?" Absolutely. There's no question. Even though I need to be in South Lake at 2 o'clock, I'm like, "Yep, I'm gonna be there." That's community. We can count on each other. Yeah, I'm gonna take the toll. We can count on each other.
Thank you. And Leash, I mean, when I work at corporate, I have a real estate mom, and I tease her. She's not old to be my mom, but she's my real estate sister. We're there for each other. I call Lucia and say, I'm ready. I'm there. And thank you so much. And Brandon, what would that be for you in your advice on how an agent or anyone can grow their business?
Just one thing or
One thing.
one thing?
Two. Maybe two. Okay, we got two.
I need two, man.
Two.
Number one, believe in yourself because it starts there. If you don't believe in what you are doing or selling, I hate the word selling. Solutions. We're not salesmen. We provide solutions, right? So get that out of your head. We don't sell. We provide solutions. So if I don't have belief in what I am doing or what I am providing solutions to, I'm not going to succeed in it, right? It all starts within here. Charlie wakes up in the morning. He doodles. He reads. He works out because he's building himself before he presents himself to the world. He is selling. He's not selling himself, but Charlie, if you was to wake up 10 a.m., bro, you'd be a totally different person, right? Exactly. He wouldn't get his workout in. He would probably be late to some of his clients, his meetings, whatever, right? So work on yourself first. Everything else will come. All the other things, like I can talk about social media, Google business, reviews, all that stuff, it's not going to matter if it doesn't come in here first. That's basically it, man.
Wow, powerful.
Bam.
All right, Charlie, what about you?
If I can give one thing, like for any kind of business you are in, like real estate, realtor, roofer, or the business or lender, I would say go all in. Go all in that, because the only way you can learn from that all in. Because if you want to like a work-life balance, it's not gonna happen at the first. You have to work really hard for the first 5 years, 10 years, 20 years to hit to the finish line, and maybe that time when everything already set up, you can do a work-life balance. But don't think about work-life balance at the beginning. Go all in. Whatever you think, realtor, lender, go all in. Learn about everything you can learn, and only one plan, no plan B. So that I would say that just go all in again.
Go all in or nothing. Seriously, if you're going to be in real estate, you want to be successful, go all in. I went all in when I had two jobs. I really did. I went all in when I left my career. I am known to be on social media because I implanted that. I went all in with social media. I was not shy. It took me 2 hours to do 1 minute video. This home worth blah blah in Texas. Seriously, my two nephews, hundreds and hundreds of retake just for 1 minute video because I was focused on how I stumble, I mess up. Now I can do just this like this. Okay, just practice, practice. Well, you don't need to focus on perfect. And I want to thank our panelists, top producers for being here. And I'm honored to be in this amazing organization, to get to know you all. We're not competing, we are collaborating. The pond is really big. I would like my friends to go fishing with me. I don't care to go alone. There's a lot of fish to catch. With all respect, our clients, we love them. But I'm just saying, in a way, there's so many opportunity out there. And together, you work together, you learn, you grow, you thrive. I want to also especially thank Daniel. Daniel's our fearless panda leader, selfless, for allowing us to use this
Just the
facility.
AV guy.
Give him a big
Just
round
the
of
AV
applause.
guy.
Let's go,
Thank
Daniel.
you.
No, Tan Tao on, came up with this a few weeks ago, and they asked to use the space. I said, of course, we're all family. Whatever you guys can give back to the community. We created a network called We Partners Network, where all agents are partners now. We're not, and we're owners of the company, so it's very different. And we do have a mission and vision of the organization is create wealth, community, and legacy. We're going to be 10,000 partners globally. I have agents in Japan, in Peru, in Chile now, in Puerto Rico. So we're just continue to grow. So that's the opportunity. So please stay around. We do have a patio outside next week. I believe it's next week. We have karaoke. So make sure you come to that. Invite people to that. Peter and others are doing some stuff. So I think we're going to have a Chinese room, English, maybe a Spanish. So I'm trying to Vietnamese. I'm trying to figure out languages. I need more rooms. And then just make sure the police don't come and say, what are you guys doing on the weekend? So, but yes, we always have get-togethers here. And the idea in the future is to, move this wall out, create a podcast studio for you guys. We have our office upstairs. So my space is your space. So just let me know if you need to use it for trainings. Let us know. I know tomorrow, Teresa, their group is doing over the contracts because there's I believe on the residential side, there's a contract that changes in the TREC forms. So please make sure you update yourself on that. I'm on the commercial real estate side, so I don't deal with the TREC forms. So anything you guys are great. There's a lot of leaders here today. So please stay back, connect with everyone, and take a lot of selfies and post it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank everyone for your time. We're honored to have everyone here. Please feel free to stick around. Let us know if you have any questions. And it doesn't end here, so if anything tomorrow, next day, you have questions, reach out. Thank you. Hope you learned a lot today.